Have you ever questioned yourself or wondered if there's a good type of lying or on why even the word magic exists? Good afternoon. My name is Arturo Gonzalez, and as we all know, my parents and your parents always wanted the best for us. And if you are a parent, you will relate to this even more. You all want the very best for your children. There are many ways to interact with your children and future children if you don't have any yet, and make a real impact in their lives. The relationship between a child and their parents is extremely important. It entirely depicts the child's future and who they become as adults. In my opinion, I think that it is extremely important to incorporate the importance of magic in your children's lives. It would be in the best interest for your family to stress the overall necessity of magic. The tradition that we are often familiar to are Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy, and believe it or not, they are an important part of most people's childhood. Another example would be the way that children believe that they could become anything and that anything is possible. By supporting the appearance of magic in your children's lives, you are able to interact with them on a more personal level and make special and important memories. I have done extensive research on the benefits of promoting the belief of magic in children's lives. There are also numerous other studies completing by psychologists that prove the importance of magical elements. There is an article by Scholastic titled Ages and Stages, How Children Use Magical Thinking. It really stood out to me how they describe the importance of children believing that anything is achievable. They started out from the very beginning when you are a baby and progress on to talk about how it affected older children when they begin to decipher between magic and reality. Once your children reach a certain age, they begin to realize the difference between reality and the interesting world of magic. This is why it is important to support your children and stretch out the time period of magical thinking. They will learn on their own what is actually possible. If you will, an example could be that as a little boy you wanted a baby dragon, and eventually you will understand that dragons are not real, but they could possibly pursue a passion of piloting and flying planes. I would like to invite you all to hear my first-hand experience with this. As a child, somewhere around the age before turning double digits, I came to the conclusion that something was not adding up with my belief of Santa Claus. Before Christmas Eve, I was looking for something in my parents' room, and I checked under the bed and I saw two 1,000 Lego piece box. In Christmas Eve, I woke up and went directly to the Christmas tree like any other child and saw that there was the same two 1,000 piece Lego boxes that I had previously found under my parents' bed right beside the tree. I instantly questioned everything after that and just accepted the fact that it was simply a make-believe. In the years to follow after this experience, I felt to become motivated to celebrate during the holiday and could not enjoy the overall experience. This was my personal testimony of my experience with the impact the belief of magic can do. I included this in my speech today because in a book, Supporting Your Ideas, by Sarah Stonewall, spoke about the importance of personal testimony in order to support your ideas thoroughly and convince your audience. When children believe in magic, it promotes imagination and motivation to become or to behave in what they think that they deserve based on how good of a child they are. When the holidays are getting closer, it also makes them more excited. For example, the Tooth Fairy makes your children want to lose their teeth in order to receive a reward. In the future, you could relate to this to them wanting to receive a promotion or raise in their work by overachieving or just doing their job right. In conclusion, believing in magic can prepare your child for future circumstances and benefit for overall relationship. I hope my speech persuaded you all to support your children and future children and follow along with your magical thinking. Thank you for your time and listening to my speech.